Hello, I'm Stuart Tucker, and this is a meditation for for May 6th, 2020. And I'm continuing the theme of forgiveness that I've been talking about this week, telling stories of forgiveness. Um, some of you may know my wife and I do a lot of dog training, and what got me into it was training our dogs to do dog agility. In fact, I'll share this. This is our first dog, Dylan, and that's a portrait of him. And this is his champion certificate in agility, his MACH, Master Agility Champion. Very proud of that. We had it framed. Um, and by the way, Dylan was a rescue dog, so he went from rescue to champion. A great dog. Anyway, we got to know a lot of people and became friends. A lot of our friends are from the dog world. Uh, uh, me, agility and nosework, and Karen in obedience and herding and tracking, and now trick dog titles, all from the American Kennel Club. But one of these people that we got to know was someone with a younger sister. As they were growing up, she kind of took the older sister role and was always telling the younger sister how she should do things. You should do this and you shouldn't do that, and explaining things to her. It was enduring when she was 4 and the younger sister was 2. But the thing is, she kept on doing it over the years, into their teen years and beyond, and it drove the younger sister crazy. And it actually became uh, 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 a source of division between them, to the point that as adults they had very little to do with each other. They'd see each other at family gatherings and say a word, and that was that. Didn't really have they were more acquaintances than sisters as adults, and it bothered the older sister, but she didn't know how to overcome the gulf that had developed over the years between that was now into the decades, until one of the family gatherings it was shared. The older sister shared that she was beginning rather to get interested in dog agility. Well, it turned out, unknown to her, that her younger sister had also been involved in the sport. Not only involved, but she was a trainer. She made a living training other people interested in the sport, and this was a possible bridge. The older sister started asking the younger sister, well, I have this problem with my dog. I can't get him to do his weaves, or he's knocking down the jump bars, or not making his contacts, or whatever. And the younger sister started schooling the older sister. And it was a reversal of the relationships. Now the younger was doing the teaching, the older was doing the learning. And it was a bridge for these two. They, in their middle ages, were able to overcome decades of estrangement and were actually reconciled with each other, able to put the past behind and be sisters. And sometimes it's not up to us. I think the Holy Spirit leads us in places that we don't expect and weren't planning, and does things for us that we cannot do for ourselves. That's a story about forgiveness for today, May 6th, 2020. Goodbye and God bless.